I tried to do a very positive video today about alternatives to using white sage and how they're really easy to find. But of course, someone had to go in the comments and begin that divisive talk where they were dictating to everyone how white sage is a closed practice. Now, I've been doing this for 30 years, and every Native American I have spoken to says we are happy to share our medicine, but please don't make fun of or try to copy our ceremonies. Because it doesn't really make any sense that the great creator or god or goddess, whatever you want to call it, put a single plant here for only one race of people to use. So let's talk about gatekeeping and speaking over others in spiritual spaces. Here's something that happens way too often in spiritual spaces. People stepping in to speak for indigenous communities, especially when it comes to sacred tools like sage or practices like smudging. It's the biggest topic they go to. The intention might be to protect or show allyship, but often it turns into this performative outrage and gatekeeping. It becomes more about being morally right than actually centering Native voices. Now, if an indigenous teacher or elder is calling someone out on something, listen, share their words, learn from them. But if you're shutting others down in their name without real understanding or connection to that culture, that's not advocacy. That's control. That's not allyship. That is spiritual gatekeeping. Instead of trying to cancel everyone over sage, maybe ask, am I sourcing this responsibly? Do I understand its origin and its purpose? And am I honoring it by just using it or because it's trendy? Because, awareness is good. Education, great. But if you're just doing this for righteous performance, spiritual spaces are about connection. They're not about control. So that was my point when I told the person, listen, I was trying to make a positive thing. I showed, actually said, there are alternatives to white sage. You might try rosemary, especially if you're Scottish, or if you're from South America, maybe Palo Santo. And that's all I said. And then when they responded that it was a closed practice, I said, but I'm trying to keep it positive here and not go there. And of course, they wanted to continue on and on. And that's what I see the most of. It's not anyone who is indigenous or Native American coming to the comments. It is someone not of that culture wanting to be offended on their behalf because it makes them feel in control. It makes them feel like they should be able to tell you what to do and they need to be center stage. So that's not what spiritual practice is about. Your spiritual practice is not about telling everyone else what to do when they are in their chapel, at their altar, on their knees, in their own time. You really need to worry about what you're doing. That's all I got to say. Go out there and be nice to people. And just because you're hidden behind a keyboard doesn't mean you should automatically choose to be nasty or gatekeep.